What you'll need for the filter is a hole in the top of your lid, some closed cell foam lining the top of the lid for air to not escape. You'll need some clear tubing, some screen, preferably rinsed, a plastic bucket of some sort with holes inside of it, and that is merely to keep the screen out of your air stone. You will also need an air stone and some air tubing. You'll need 2 ends that you can attach hoses to. I happen to be using a faucet holder and just some white 1/2-inch tubing. I also have some rings there so that water does not just escape everywhere. With the screening, you're going to want to fold it into loose knots. These knots are so that the fish waste does not create a wall of stuff, but it catches on to all sorts of different stuff. You'll need 1 hole in the side of your tub. This is a 20-gallon tub. You can use any size. You also need 1 in the bottom. And you can use any size because it'll be purely based on how big your system is. Because my system isn't that big, I'm not using that big of a filter. You will need to put your 2 attachments into your tub there, and that is so that you can attach hosing onto them. This bottom one is always going to be the one that you put your pump hose onto, and this is so that the pump pumps water up and the waste's up, or the waste will just settle at the bottom so that it can actually filter out at the top, and it'll be nice and clean when it comes out of the top. Now you're also going to need to make sure you have a hole in the side of your bucket there for your hose to come out of. And this bucket is again just to keep the waste and other stuff to kind of get right inside there and clog up that hose. Now I have pre-made a whole bunch of those knotted screens, so you don't have to watch me make all of them. So we will quickly cut here to me hooking it up to the system. So right here I actually put this in backwards. I'm just going to quickly go ahead and rearrange that. Nice and simple there. And then I will quickly show you. I have all of the things in there. It should be about... there's really no reason to have it above the other top hole, because that top hole is going to go right into your grow bed. As you can see, I have the grow bed pre-made. So, last thing is to add your